got married at 19 and divorced before 21. A few years ago, I went to the R with my sister, and in the front of her house, she had a neighbor, and for some reason, they wanted me to date this guy so bad. They were like, this is the guy, este el hombre que tú necesitas, un hombre de verdad, blah, blah, blah. Because Dominican women mentality, So, he wasn't even my type, but they pressured me so much that I kind of liked him a little bit. Like, I'm that type of person. Well, at the time. So we exchanged numbers and we started chit-chatting, and I fell for him. Why? I don't know, because his personality was bland as fuck. I started traveling to DR, bringing his family gifts, and eventually we started to talk about marriage because what the fuck? In order for him to come to this country, I gotta marry him. And you already know he wants to come to this country. His parents start pressuring me and, low-key. But I was so in love and aficia, como dicen allá, that I was not paying attention to none of the red flags. So randomly on my birthday, his mother was like, why don't you guys just get married now? And I didn't tell my mother, I didn't tell anybody. Everybody was so pissed off, and I ended up getting married. I started to become sus about the family after coming back to the country because a whole bunch of shit. And because I'm an FBI agent, I invaded the stepmother's privacy, and I went onto her Facebook account. So asked me how I got her password and logged in. But anyway, I went through her messenger. I put in my name and his name and Mary and all of that in the search bar to see what type of conversations came up. Bitch, they were using me this whole time. First of all, his parents wanted him to get out the house because they wanted him to leave. So they was like, okay, he could leave with her. And two, they were like, he really don't fuck with her like that. It's just a visa. Like, they were using me. So I divorced him. That man's is in my fucking DM to this day. Oh, and real quick before I end the video, when I got married, I wore an ugly ass skirt that the mom gave me. We went to like this courthouse in San Pedro, and you know where they took me after to celebrate? To eat pasteles en hoja. Bro, that was the first red flag.
There's a part 2 to this video when I finish saying what I have to say. So pretty much, the Latina, she explains that she was married at 19, divorced by 21. And the reason why, I chose to do this video is to show people that not only men are being scammed when they go overseas. These Tawanas, they make all these videos talking about the passport bros, who are men of color who goes overseas, find true love, something that they can't get from Tawana. People be saying how, it's a scam and stuff like that. The guys be getting scammed. So here's a female, she got scammed. So it goes both ways. Not only female overseas or other countries be trying to scam people or just trying to get money out of them. It be guys that live overseas in other countries too that thinks just like the females.
Alright, let me get my story straight. We went through a divorce process twice. The first time, this is what happened. After I did my snooping and I found out that they were basically trying to use me, I told him, and he was pissed off and he tried to be petty. I went to the R for my birthday, and I was honestly thinking about rekindling things with him. He calls me up and he's like, oh, te tengo regalo. You know us, we're pretty dumb. So even though I know they were being sus, I was still aficia. So I get there and I'm like, oh my god, seguro me vas a regalar flores, or whatever, because it's my birthday. He served me divorce papers. He served me divorce papers on my birthday, and that was my birthday gift. He was trying to be petty because he was like, oh, I don't need you for your papers, blah, blah, blah. Look, I can divorce you. But it was all bullshit. He never actually filed anything. Nothing went through. So eventually I had to actually file for divorce myself a few years ago. But yeah, mad petty.